What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our
best beginner's guide
for the brand new mobile game for global launch, Avatars Saga. Like and subscribe for more amazing mobile game content. First thing we're gonna go over is coupon codes. There's two different codes. There's one that was released, and then there's another one that you can get on the website, which I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Another thing I want to mention is that a lot of the features in this game will not be accessible when you first start. So if you don't see any of this stuff, which you can go ahead and you can kind of close all this so it doesn't look like such a clustered user interface. Just keep playing the game. You have to continue to level up and just progress further, and then additional features will unlock, especially for your mail. Once you go ahead and you start playing a little bit longer, then you'll get more of your pre-registration bonuses, because originally you'll get like the Google Play, this pre-registration bonus rare, but then after I played for a little while, I was getting these stage bonuses as well. So just keep playing the game. Things will unlock as you go. So we're gonna head over to where it says welfare in the top right corner. Then we're going to go to, at the bottom, it says activation code, and we are going to type in all capital letters. Very, very important. We are going to just type in the word welcome, WELCOME. That is it. Just all capital letters, welcome, and then you will get the item sent to your mail. So the website is the developers. So you're going to go to www.wattgaming.com, WATT gaming.com, and it'll bring you over here. And this is all the different games they've created. So they have Dragon Trail, Hunter World, Young Heroes, but we're looking for Avatars Saga. Now, if you click game website, it just takes you to their Facebook page. What we want is we want the gifts. So there's a bunch of different gifts, and this kind of over here, these are additional gifts. These depend on the server list. You can kind of come through here and you'll see that there are different servers, different gifts. We come down a little bit further, you'll see game gift. We can click more, and we have two gifts right here. We have Avatar Saga gift for iOS, Avatar Saga gift for AN. This would be Android, and then Dragon Trail and all these other games. So all you're gonna do is click get gifts, and then it is going to take you, you got to go ahead and you're going to log into the account. And then after you log into your account, it's going to give you this activation code. And all you're going to do is copy that code that it gives you. This is my specific code. I already use this. I think every single one is individually different. So you just copy paste that into the same place that we just went to, where you go to welfare activation code. And then if you're on iOS, you would just click the get gifts for the iOS version at the top right here. Depending on when you watch this, this is limited on the website. You'll see that the stock is limited to what? I think it's like 50,000. So right now for Android, there's 49,887 left. There's a lot more still left for iOS. All right, let's head over to the in-game area now. For these types of games, it's pretty similar to Dragon Trail, Hunter World, one of their other games they created. I mean, it's very similar to a lot of these idle MMORPG style games where there's just like tons of ways for you to spend money, and pretty much it's a pay game at that point, and there's just things all over the screen. So the most important thing about these types of games is leveling up, because you hit level walls very, very fast when it comes to progressing to the main quest. Right now I hit my first level wall already, and I am stuck, and I need to reach level 85 before I can go ahead and continue on with my quests and then have additional side quests pop up. Which I also want to mention is that while you're doing your quests as a new player, you're going to have these side quests and like special quests that are going to give you additional features unlocked. Make sure you kind of do all of those first before you do your main quest. That way it just kind of cleans up the screen, and you don't have just like a bombardment of quests just all lined up, just taking up the screen. So that's what I kind of like to do, is as soon as you have a new side quest pop up, just do that immediately, bang through them. Most of them are pretty simple. Once you do get to level, 77, you will unlock a special quest, and it is going to be your first class change quest. And all it does is kind of give you a few little grinding missions. You have to go out and destroy 100 monsters of this, 100 monsters of that. Once you go ahead and do complete it though, you will get the opportunity to do your first change class. And it's just an advancement. You don't actually change classes to like the other starting classes. I think there's like 7 different starting classes. Class change just basically means class advancement. For my main, I chose the wizard class, And for my first class advancement, it went ahead and bumped me up to now a necromancer. So you kind of get like some additional bonuses. You get like a new basic attack, stuff like that. But leveling up fast, there's a few different ways you can do that. Most importantly, when you're doing like the XP dungeons, you got to make sure that you use your XP boosts. So if you go to our backpacks, you're going to have these things right here called these XP potions. Two different versions of it. There's one that's going to give you 100% extra XP. And then there are ones that are only going to give you 50% XP for 1 hour. These do not stack. Using two 50% XP potions doesn't bump it up to 100. It just extends the duration. So you just want to make sure that you don't activate one of these 50% ones and then activate 100%, because it kind of cancels out that 50. So you got to be really careful with how you use your XP potions, because you can kind of start to waste them if you don't use them smart. And then when you're also offline grinding, so if we click where it says XP plus 90% at the top, right next to where it says peace, this is going to show you your offline grinding. You're going to need to increase your offline grinding numbers. If your offline grinding time shows 0, then once you do exit the game, you will not come back and get bonuses. You just have to click this little plus icon to increase it. At the beginning, the game gives you a lot of these offline grinding cards. You'll see them right here. They're just kind of like a card, and it'll say like 2 hours, 2 hours. This one says 5 hours. The other thing that's also important for leveling up is getting into a team, creating a team, getting in teams with your guild members, and then going ahead and using your roses to increase your intimacy with your friends. All that stuff goes ahead and it gives you small bonuses to leveling up. It increases your experience gained when like in a party with guild members. The market is going to be an important part of this game. If we head over to that, you'll see we can buy goods, we can sell goods, and then we also have our trade record. This game has 2 different genders, and depending on the starting class you have, it's very important to take mind of that, because there is male gear and then there is female gear, and this plays a huge role when you are buying and selling on the market. Especially when you're out here just grinding, occasionally you will get items that is for the opposite gender, so you won't even be able to use it. So that's one thing you just gotta pay attention to, that if you ever get an item and it says like an X and you're like, why can't I use it? There's 2 different reasons. Either it's gender locked to a certain gender, so meaning it could be only for males and you have a female character, or it could be locked to a certain class. So maybe you're a wizard and this is only available for the assassin to use. So in that case, you just want to go over to the market, and that's a good time to just kind of sell stuff. And it shows you some coordinates. This is how we access our map. So we have our scene and then our world map as well. And this is a really good way to just kind of navigate things faster. So we have the different monsters. So if we're looking for a specific monster to go ahead and farm, we can go ahead and just click on it. It will instantly take us to that area. And then we can go to our world map, and then we can just kind of see the different areas and just change which ones we want to go to. Aside from going ahead and selling things on the market, the other option you have is to devour items. And this is just kind of increases your gear spirit, which just gives you small increases to your stats. Basically, it just devours them. It gets rid of them. You do have an auto devour button, but you need to be level 150 or VIP 4. You'll notice that a lot of basic features, like quality of life features, are locked behind the VIP 4 paywall, which kind of sucks. So if you go over to your VIP, I mean, in order to get VIP 4 instantly, it's going to cost you 988 ignits. But that is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see you all later. Peace.